Alright, let's do this. I haven't streamed in a few days. Let's do this. Oh, man. Okay.
A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. Let the battle begin. Go! Climb your way to victory. Fight on to victory. Action!
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Gunnar tracked me.
Victory! Game over. Well, fight for your freedom. Escape from the castle.
I figure put some headphones on. I need some good music. We're running it back. We're going back in that stage and we gonna do it.
A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. What's going on here? I have a very bad feeling about this place. You'd better stay alert.
覚悟しなさい。勝負にならないな。行くよ。
Let the battle begin. Go! Climb your way to victory. You were the champion. Keep it up. Hey now, watch your step. Don't fall off, because it's a long way down from here. Let the battle begin. Go! Rubicon to victory. Action!
Damn it.
Game over. Well. Fight for your freedom. Escape from the castle. A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. An aquatic adventure. Don't forget to take advantage of those subs. Let the battle begin. Go!
Powerful. Great.
You were the champion. Keep it up. What's going on? Let the battle begin. Go! Oh, no! Powerful! Oh, no!
Ah! God damn it, quit throwing shit at me! This is so ridiculous, I lost half my health already. It's fucking bullshit. There we go. She's gonna die.
To victory! Action! go soft now. Your journey has only just begun. What a massive enemy! But it's not up to you. Let the battle begin. Go! Your skills are unmatched. What? Let the battle begin. Go! The chase is on. victory! You've made it to the final battle. It's all or nothing now. Good luck. It's do or die time now. Destroy the monster and get out of the castle.
これからだぜ
Let the battle begin. Go! You've reached the last battle. Now show no mercy.
Fuck you.
Loser. Game over. Welcome.
Alright, we'll give Wang Tang a break. Let's do someone else. I've just been going Wang Tang, Wang Tang, Wang Tang. I love my boy, but take a break, Wang.
Fight for your freedom. Escape from the castle.
Man, what's up with my pad, man? I feel like my button is sticking, dude. It was kind of delayed. This controller better not be getting worn out.
A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. What's going on here? You'd better watch out for traps.
楽しませてあげる。いつでも OK だよ。よろしくお願いします。
Let the battle begin. Go!
Oh, what up, Dick? Yeah, that's actually from the, from an old Dreamcast magazine, Japanese, I believe. I'm like, oh, I was looking for that artwork, so yeah, I found it. Oh my god, come on. There we go.
Victory! the champion. Keep it up. Hey now, watch your step. Don't fall off, because it's a long way down from here. Let the battle begin. Go!
I did not mean to do that. Jesus Christ, I have no health.
Fight on to victory. Action!
Oh, sweet! Dude, do you really gotta ask that question? Of course I would. It's just a matter of Capcom actually doing a Power Stone Furry.
Don't go soft now. Your journey has only just begun. What a match! Let the battle begin. Go!
Which is completely understandable. But to be fair, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is actually a great game. Gameplay is great, but the roster is lacking, and that's the main problem. It was the roster. I didn't really care for the story mode, but then again, it was kind of interesting, but doesn't surprise. Same time, doesn't surprise me because it was kind of predictable. It's like, okay, it's Thanos, it's the Infinity Stones. It's like, whatever, dude. They're obviously was trying to hype up the Avenger movies, so it's like, yeah. So honestly, I just was not surprised that they went that route. That was just the main problem, was the roster. That was the main problem. There just was not enough characters, especially on the Marvel side. The Marvel side was lacking more than anything. The Capcom side was fine. I think they could have done more with that. Even so, yeah, they just went a terrible direction with it. Other than that, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is actually a pretty fun game. The gameplay is top notch. I'm not denying that. And trust me, Power Stone is in good hands because I know who exactly would actually work on the game, and that's Hideki Asuna. Because he's the same guy that basically directed Devil May Cry 5, which won Action Game of the Year 2019. So, quite frankly, I'm not worried about Power Stone 3 being a shitty game. I would not be worried about it. But what I really want is Power Stone 3. I don't want a remake. I don't want an HD remake or nothing. I just want another sequel. I mean, the fact that they took 11 years to give us Devil May Cry 5. Come on, this is the 20th. In fact, speaking of which, it's literally been 21 years as of this year. 21 years since the first game, and this is the 20th anniversary of Power Stone 2 this year. So, yeah. It's a new decade, it's a new year, new decade. I think now would be a good time to just actually start revisiting older games. Power Stone is one of them, so I'm really hoping they can do something. And do it soon. In the next year. Or the next few years, whatever. PlayStation 5 is coming out this year, as well as the next Xbox, and I'm like, now's a good time for games like Power Stone to make a comeback. Or get a long-awaited sequel. Because this, seriously, Power Stone has so much potential. So much potential. It's the only series that I think that can actually compete with Smash Brothers because, hell, Smash Brothers came out in 1999, Power Stone came out in 1999. Well, technically 1998 because Power Stone made arcades first. I know because Japanese arcades and all that. Then eventually made its way to the Dreamcast, and the rest is history.
victory. Action!
Honestly, I'd say both, because, dude, there's some things that they could have done in this game that they could have included from the first game, because, first of all, when you get 3 Power Stones, you only have 1 special move, and then you got 2 super moves. In the first game, you had 2 special moves and 2 supers. I think they could advance on that. In every character, and in this game, you only have one attack, 1 combo move. In Power Stone, each character has different kind of combo moves. See, Power Stone to me is more of a tech. I don't know how to put it. I would say Power Stone is more of an intense one-on-one kind of thing, but Power Stone 2 is basically more like chaotic. Technical Power Stone. Power Stone 2 chaotic. I mean, I don't know.
Good luck.
But yes, you have a point. Oh, and Nox Red. I can't even pronounce that name right. Nox Random.
Destroy the monster.
You can, whatever. Welcome to the stream. Nah, I'll just call you Nox. Welcome to the stream, dude. But you got a point. Power Stone 2 is easier. It's basically Smash Brothers. They simplified it just like, you know, probably because of the 4 players and all that, and it's like, they feel like having all these combo moves, different combo moves for each character is pretty freaking, like, kind of pointless, so. I mean, look what I'm doing. This is the default combo of Rouge, and she has a lot more combos in the first game, so, I mean, I think they can combine both gameplay aspects from both games and implement it 3, while adding some new gameplay mechanics in the third game. I know they can think of something. I'll tell you one thing they can definitely improve upon, and that's the stages. The stages will be bigger and better than ever, and if they can do the same thing they did with Smash Brothers, they include 8 players going at it, just imagine. And not to mention, one thing I forgot to mention is that certain characters have different specials, like, for example, Ayami's special, and one of her specials was in Power Stone 1, but it's not in this game, so it's different. The fact that they just made it cater to, you know, differences for Power Stone 2, I could change the special moves and supers depending on the character. So, even so, but yeah. They're just, you know, they can combine both gameplay aspects from both games, from a, you know, whether 1v1 or just a, you know, free-for-all kind of, aspect. I think they can do. I know they can do one thing they can do. More characters and more stages. Bigger, better than ever. I know they can. It'd be freaking awesome to see what they can do. And not to mention more bosses. I mean, the fact that this game only has 2 bosses, I know they could have done more than 1. Maybe 2 more bosses would have been great. But the one thing that really I like about this is the replay value. The fact that you can literally go to the item shop. You have to find, you know, collect items and mix and match and get, you know, unlock new items, literally, and it takes a lot of replay value just to get all these new items. That's what I love about Power Stone 2's replay value. Not to mention the game is just overall fun with friends, I'm telling you. If it's like Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or Mario Party, any kind of game with 4 players, it's just that replay value is pretty damn good. So.
You've reached the last battle. Now show no mercy.
What stage is what I'm thinking? Let me hold that thought, because I'm in the middle of this boss battle, but I know some really good potential stages that they thought of. This is stages that I thought of years ago. Like, I remember when I used to be on GameFAQs, dude, we would have a discussion about potential stages if they did a Power Stone 3, potential characters and all that. Like, oh man. I know one thing they could do. A museum, a military base, maybe possibly a train track stage, a jungle or a forest, a volcano. I mean, they could do so much, man. And they can do so much potential with these stages. Now, items, I figured, hey, this game has, well, Power Stone 2 has a total of 120-something items. 121, technically. But this Power Stone collection so make it 132. I know they could add more weapons, more guns, more different type of guns, more different type of swords and melee weapons and all kinds of things. Like, for example, I know they could add like a crowbar as a weapon, a pair of nunchucks. Let's see. What else? I don't think what else they could add on. I mean, you got a missile launcher, a bazooka. Already, you know, they're already in this game. I'm trying to think what else they could do. Like actually, if you played the Dead Rising games, they could do all kinds of things with like they do in Dead Rising. You can actually combine other weapons and just fancy over the top weapons that stuff that you could use in a zombie apocalypse. So that's something to think about as well. But yeah, there's a lot of potential things they could do in Power Stone 3. Oh, and of course, you know, if they're gonna go DLC, the only thing I suggest they do, no DLC characters, no DLC stages, anything like that. Everything I want to be unlockable. If they're gonna do any DLC, I say DLC costumes. Every character, both old and new, will get alternate costumes. Like Rouge, you get like a belly dancer costume. Falcon get like a different type of, you know, air pilot costume. Wang Tang, a kung fu master thing, or something like that. Like I said, Power Stone has so much potential. And y'all are more than welcome to chime in your own ideas for Power Stone 3.
Welcome to the...
Huh, so you're definitely thinking the same thing, huh? Cool.
Fight for your freedom. Escape from the castle.
It takes a long time, Noct. It takes a long time. It took me... Like, I remember when I first got this game for the Dreamcast, and once I got a handle on getting all these items, oh my god, it took me at least probably almost a year. Almost a year. It takes a long time to get these items, dude, because it's all based on you knowing your mixes and trying all these different mixes and combinations, find out what works, what doesn't work, not to mention when Pride shows up. Yeah, that sort of thing.
What's going on here? I have a very bad feeling about this place. You'd better stay alert.
Yeah, I figured. I like Wang Tang, I like Rouge, I like playing Ayame because, here's the thing though, Wang Tang, Rouge, and Ayame in this game, they are pretty much the fastest characters in the game. Well, I would say quick, nimble, and just, they can get around the stage so easily. That's why I like using Those three characters in particular. Falcon's actually pretty decent at getting around places. Jack as well with his annoying helicopter kick. But yeah, for the most part, I like using Wing Tang, Ayame, and Rouge. Those are probably my favorite characters to use. I'm always going to main Wing Tang, but Rouge and Ayame are like my secondary characters if I decide to play in tournaments. But, oh, and as far as new characters that they can put in the game. Okay, for those of you that watch the Power Stone anime, or actually, hold on, before we get to that, here's what they need to do. Power Stone 3, they bring back all the characters from Power Stones 1 and 2, including Valgus and Kraken, the two main bosses, the bosses of Power Stone 1. And of course, the characters you have in Power Stone 2, that makes a total of 16 characters. Now, as far as new characters, okay, if you watch the Power Stone anime, there was these two guys that were twins, the Octopus Twins, Octo and Puss. They're literally called Octo and Puss. They're brothers, they're twins. One is small and skinny, the other one's the big and buff dude. But Octo and Puss, the Octopus Twins, they're the henchmen of Kraken. Those would be fun contributions to the playable characters. And then I was thinking, Falcon's butler, Apollos, that'd be a fun playable character because you're playing as a butler, literally. An old man butler who is, who is the butler to the Falcon family and all that. Because, hence I've watched the anime so many times. But, now, as far as completely new characters, I was thinking a policewoman, a barbarian, a military soldier, I was thinking barbarian and or Viking, a military person, a policewoman, I'm trying to think, a scientist, a musician. It'd be interesting what they could do with those kind of concepts. Because this game is pretty diverse with these very colorful characters as is, but man, just imagine if they do more. And I was thinking, if they have, I know you have, do what they did in fighting, most fighting games nowadays. You have arcade mode, versus mode, online mode, training mode, blah, 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 blah. But I also would love for Power Stone 3 to have a story mode. And maybe it would not just have, okay, leave it this way. I would love them to have the same kind of story mode they had in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where it's like they actually have an adventure mode / story mode, and you play through the thing, discover the story, that sort of thing. So I was thinking maybe a co-op adventure mode, a story of some sorts of like that. Or just do arcade mode and just whatever, go from there. Something like that.
Fight on to victory. Action!
Whew, I got lucky one time right now. And I figured, just because Capcom is good at doing this, I'm thinking they could do at least maybe, just for the sake of fan service, I think they could do at least a fairly good number, at least 4 guest characters for Power Stone 3. But they're Capcom related, and I think they would fit in well, granted if you know how Capcom's history. I was thinking 4 to 6 guest characters. You have 8 original characters, like Apollos from the Power Stone anime, Octo and Puss also from the anime, Octopus Twins. So those 3 characters right there. And then you do at least maybe 5 or 6 original characters, or 8, whatever. And I was thinking 4 to 6 guest characters. I'm trying to think of which Capcom character would be fun to do. I'm thinking Mega Man X and Zero, because they actually have different forms and transformations. Granted, I know my Mega Man history. I was thinking Dante and Virgil from Devil May Cry because they both have a transformation, aka their devil forms, and I figured it'd be a good way to implement that into Power Stone. Would be fun to use. So, X and Zero from Mega Man X, and then the two guest characters I was also thinking of as Azura and Yasha from Azura's Wrath, or I'm trying to think. Or better yet, I was thinking maybe Samanosuke and Jubei from Onimusha, from the Onimusha series. That would be kind of interesting. A few guest characters would be pretty cool. Just for the sake of fan service, and it just like, it'd be fitting, they'd be fun to use in this kind of game.
The chase is on.
Ah, I got the right drink. Sweet! Oh crap. You are not hitting me with that tennis racket. Time to do some damage. I cannot believe that actually hit me. Ah, shit. No! Strider is a maybe. He would get some kind of interesting transformation, maybe a new original design. That'd be cool. No, wait a minute. I know who they could do. Alright, so here's what I got. Mega Man X and Zero, Mega Man X, Dante and Virgil Devil May Cry. I was thinking Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins because he gets different types of armor anyway, and he is a knight. Because, you know, I played the games. So it'd be kind of interesting what they could do with that.
Fight on to victory. Action.
I used the wrong move, that's why I actually got me. Damn it. But yeah, there's a lot of potential they could do with Power Stone 3, like I said. I mean, look at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The fact that you have so many playable characters to use, and guest characters, I'm telling you, Nintendo is going all out with Smash Bros. And that's something I actually appreciate with what they're doing.
Fight for your freedom.
Let's try that again. I'm like, I could have got to the final boss by now, but whatever.
A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. What's going on here? Let the battle begin. Go!
Yeah, as cool as that is, as cool as that would be, I just do not want any Street Fighter characters in Power Stone 3. Street Fighter is it's oversaturated, man. It's overrated. I hate to say it, and this coming from a Street Fighter fan, big Street Fighter fan, it's just like, I'm just tired of Street Fighter. Street Fighter gets way too much spotlight. I'm like, Power Stone needs to shine in its own light. Street Fighter's doing fine on its own.
The chase is on.
So I say no thanks to guest characters as far as, Street Fighter goes. Oh yeah, and to answer your question, I would love for them to put Power Stone 1 and 2 on the Switch. Because if I remember correctly, it was like a month or two ago, there have been rumors that Dreamcast games might be coming to the Nintendo Switch, which that could possibly mean Power Stone on the Switch? Oh hell yeah, I'd be game for that, dude. Because here's what that needs to happen. Here's what I'm suggesting. Power Stone 3 for the PlayStation 5 and the next generation Xbox, whatever the next Xbox is going to be called. I want this game to be multi-platform. Power Stone 3 for PlayStation 5, for the Nintendo Switch, and on PC, because I want cross-play. I want to be able to play with console people and PC people with Power Stone 3. Because trust me, and I'm not kidding when I say I will gladly compete in tournaments, Power Stone tournaments. I don't care. I'll go to EVO, Final Round, all the fighting game community tournaments that they have. I will actually compete in Power Stone. I'm not kidding. Not just in online, but also at tournaments. I'll gladly travel for tournaments if it's Power Stone related. Just saying, guys. Because, I've been to my fair share of fighting game tournaments. Well, actually, they do, because Capcom's all about money. You guys know this. That's why Capcom is just like doing all these iterations of Street Fighter. They're just trying to get as much money as they can out of Street Fighter with all these DLC characters and these season passes and costumes. They're trying to get as much money out as possible, dude. Because they don't want to waste their money on something that won't do well. That's probably why they just haven't done a Power Stone 3. Because here's the thing though, Power Stone 1 sold pretty well, that's why we got Power Stone 2. But Power Stone 2 didn't sell so well as you thought because, well, I know what the main problem was. Capcom did not advertise this game enough. They didn't advertise the Power Stone games enough, especially Power Stone 2. But I guarantee you, it probably would have done better than it did, and I guarantee you would have, hell, we probably would have had a Power Stone 3 years ago. So I'm serious. You gotta let Capcom know that, hey, we gotta do it. Meaning, you guys need to be doing what I'm doing. You need to be streaming Power Stone. You want another Power Stone? Hey, stream it. Get the word out. That's why I stream Power Stone all the time, just like you, because I want this game, dude. Not to mention, I would love for a Power Stone character to be in the next Marvel vs. Capcom game, or Capcom vs. SNK, or hell, if they do a Capcom Fighting All-Stars game, include Power Stone. There's so much they could do, crossovers and long-awaited sequels. There's just so much potential that Capcom just hasn't done it yet. They have not utilized the potential yet. It's there. So I would love for them to do, another Power Stone for the next-gen console, of course, Power Stone 3, Power Stone 1 and 2 for the Switch, with online HD. Hell, I wouldn't mind a Power Stone anime either. If they want to do another anime, go for it. And another manga, whatever. But I know exactly what I want. Power Stone 3, Power Stone 1 and 2 on the Switch, would love to see Power Stone have inclusion in some kind of crossover game where they're... I'd be happy if they put Power Stone in Smash Brothers. Like, I would lose my shit over that, for real. So that just means another Capcom character in Smash Brothers. Because let's face it, you got Ryu and Ken in Street Fighter, and you got Mega Man. That's 3 Capcom characters right there. So just imagine putting a Power Stone character in there. Which I have a feeling it's gonna probably happen because I've been hearing rumors that Dante from Devil May Cry is gonna be in the Smash Brothers. And at some point, I'm hearing rumors, because you know, I'm not opposed to that because hey, we got Bayonetta, we'll get Del Dante, which means dream matches. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Ayami is just terrible in the anime. Well, to be honest with you, everybody in the anime looks kind of terrible. The designs are just too plain. Rouge's design was kind of weird. Gunrock's design was weird. Ayami's design was weird. But you know, they were pretty consistent with the transformation, but the normal designs are just like, eh. But whatever, that was the anime. Because it was based on the video game, mind you. I'm not even sure what the manga was based on, whether the anime or the video game, but you know.
Fight on to victory. Action!
Oh my god, are you serious?
Victory!
Come on! I should not be having this much problem with Ayami, dude.
Welcome. Fight for your freedom. Escape from the castle.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Speaking of which, I actually enjoy Digimon Rumble Arena because that's probably a game that actually I enjoyed just as, you know, I mean, yeah, Digimon Rumble Arena is pretty much like like Smash Brothers, but it's actually pretty fucking fun. I played both Rumble Arena 1 and 2. I like the second one just a little more than the first one, but on a high level play, Digimon Rumble Arena 1 is actually pretty damn fun. So, yeah, I don't mind. In PlayStation All-Stars, Battle Royale, that game was pretty fun too. It's just the way, it's just the system, you know, actually defeating your opponents, the way they went about that, I think it's just like, whatever, dude. But supposedly, I've been hearing rumors that they might do a sequel to PlayStation All-Stars, and it's going to play completely different from the first game. Meaning, it's probably going to be like Power Stone, which I'd be okay with that. But if they went the Smash Brothers route, they could go the Power Stone route. So, I'm cool with that.
The chase is on.
And to be honest with you, all the games you just mentioned, those are the kind of games I like to play, you know? I mean, Don't get me wrong, I love my traditional fighting games such as Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Virtual Fighter, Dead or Alive, etc., etc. But games like Power Stone and Smash Brothers, these are the kind of fighting games I like to play because they're just not your common, ordinary fighting games. These are just like over the top, do all kinds of crazy shit kind of fighting games. I'm just saying. Which, I don't know if you know or not, but there's this upcoming game that's coming out later this year. It's called Mighty Fight Federation. It was actually, if you go to the Twitter, I'm telling you right now, the game actually looks pretty fun and it looks promising. I watched the trailer the other day because one of my followers on Twitch, he told me about this game, and dude, it actually looks pretty fun. And of course, the people that working on this game, they said it was obviously inspired by Power Stone. So obviously they know what Power Stone is. In fact, hold on, let me pull up the trailer and I will let you look at it. It's called Mighty Fight Federation. I will let you look at it. I'll send you the link. Just do you a favor, real quick. Let's see here. It's coming out, if I remember correctly, it's coming out for the Switch, it's coming out for the PS4 and Xbox One. I think it's also coming out on Steam. So you guys will actually enjoy it. So give me a second here. If I can just pull it up.
You were the champion. Keep it up.
There you go. Check it out when you get a chance and let me know what you think about it, because it looks pretty fun. Now, I'm going to actually get this game come out. I'm going to get the game when it comes out. Now, it's supposedly going to be coming out second quarter of this year, so I'm guessing around somewhere between April and June. I'm thinking around June, I think. Because I actually follow the guys on Twitter, and they're working on that game. I'm working on this game. I definitely want to give this game a go because it looks fun, it looks pretty damn epic, and actually, oh my god. It's basically Power Stone 3, but it's like, it's something that, you know, it's doing it in that vein, basically. I'm looking forward to it. Mighty Fight Federation looks very promising game, a heavily inspired Power Stone fighting game, 4 players going at it, and the characters look kind of interesting too. So, I actually looking forward to this game, and I will be streaming it on my channel, on my Twitch channel, YouTube channel, and Mixer. So, you know the drill, people. If you like, I'm gonna keep streaming Power Stone as usual. And I'm also gonna add other games. If any of you have heard of Combat Core, which I'm sure you have, that also is like Power Stone inspired game, and I wanted to get that game ASAP and stream that too because it looks pretty fun. Basically, I like any game that's kind of plays like Power Stone at this point. I'm just saying. Oh crap, Gunrock's getting crazy. So am I. Ah crap, what happened to me? Yeah, Originelle, she actually looks pretty awesome. I don't know what that one character with the scythe, yeah, he looks pretty awesome too. He kind of reminds me of Jack. So, I don't even know which character I actually want to try yet. I'll probably figure it out, but dude, I'm keeping on their tabs on Twitter. They're going to be having more updates coming soon. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to this game. But yeah, Originelle looks pretty fun. She kind of... But one of the stages that caught my eye was the cosplay contest stage, and I'm like, the fact that they know that they're paying homage to cosplayers, that just made my day. Because mind you, I'm also a cosplayer, guys, in case you didn't know. And I've actually cosplayed a Power Stone character. I've cosplayed Wang Tang. So yeah, if you ever get a chance, look up my Power Stone Wang Tang cosplay. Oh my god, Gunrock, leave me alone. Jesus Christ, I lost way too much health already. Oh my god, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Yep, her stage is pretty freaking... God damn it, man. I'm having no luck with Miami tonight. What the fuck is going on?
Victory!
Computer's being freaking ruthless tonight.
Game over.
Yep, that's definitely her stage, and I'm guessing she's a cosplayer because she definitely looks like she wears costumes and all that. She's a very colorful character, but yeah, I actually want to try her. I'm trying to think of the other characters' names. I kind of want to try that one dude who obviously is a wrestler because, you know, I am a wrestling fan, so...
Fight for your freedom. Escape from the...
Hang on. Getting hot in my room. There we go.
A solid begin. And let the battle begin. Go!
Oh yeah, dude, one thing I noticed is that this is going to be a very combo-heavy game. Monty 5 looks like it's going to be very combo-heavy, which I'm cool with that, dude. Them combos look pretty sick, which means, you know what that means, combo videos! And I am totally cool for that. Yeah, them combos look pretty sick, dude, and there's no telling how much damage you can do. I'm willing to bet that you could probably find infinite combos in this game, or possibly, or at least really long-lasting combos, if not infinites, because, you know, I know how it goes. But yeah, dude, I'm actually looking forward to that game. The combos look pretty fucking sick, dude. Like, he's doing this one combo, the wrestler dude doing the combo move, and boom, 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 dude, and the opponent's bouncing off the wall and comes right back at him, and then body slam, and I'm like, oh man, these combos look pretty sick. Now, mind you, Power Stone, the first one actually has some fairly decent combos, and this one does too, you know. It's just a matter of what you're doing and positioning and all that. That's very strict on that too. Yeah, the combos are fucking pure meat. They're pretty sick, dude, and that's why I'm really excited for this game. And I will be streaming it on this game, on Twitch and YouTube and all that. So, trust me. And here's the thing though, I'm pretty sure, I talked to the guys on Twitter, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have online. So if it has online play, oh man, it's gonna be fucking insane. Just imagine, dude. If I remember correctly, they actually kind of showcased it at EVO last year, so I have a feeling they're gonna bring the game as a side tournament for for EVO and beyond in other tournaments, which I'm cool with that, because dude, like I said, Mighty Fight Federation is the closest thing we'll get to a Power Stone 3, which is one thing I didn't bother to mention. I would love to see Power Stone 3 be like a very combo friendly or combo heavy game. It's like, dude, just imagine the combos that these characters could do now, because what it is just basic stuff you can do, but you can't do it like a combo, like crazy shit. I mean, there's some interesting setups you can do in this game, but that involves using situations and setups and items and yeah. But if you ever want to see some high-level Power Stone 2 play, I recommend, I don't know if any of y'all follow Team Spooky. These guys, you know, fighting game tournament events and all that all the time, and they feature Smash Brothers, Street Fighter, Tekken, all the big known fighting games, blah, blah, blah. But I know that, I think it was about a year or two ago, they hosted a Power Stone 2 tournament, and I believe, I can't remember if it was I cannot remember if it was a free-for-all or a team battle. Power Stone 2 is pretty fucking fun with team battles. So it's like Smash Brothers doubles. You know, Smash Brothers is basically has single one-on-one, and then of course has the team battle, 2-on-2 versus 2. You know, the doubles as they call them. So, oh my god, that helicopter kick is so annoying. Oh shit! No! You're not getting that Power Stone. If Jack transforms, he's gonna be an asshole. Oh my god! Now I'm gonna hurt ya. That's dead Falcon. Oh shit!
Fight on to victory. Action!
Oh my god, I got lucky. Oh my god, that was clutch. That was sudden death clutch, y'all. Oh my god. A 4 arcade cabinet from Power Stone 2 in Astro City and some malls. That's pretty freaking awesome, dude. That's pretty freaking awesome. So it's 4 arcade cabinets, 1 arcade cabinet per player. So it was separate. That actually makes sense, and that's actually convenient because, you know, when you have 4 people sharing 1 cabinet, it can be kind of a cluster or kind of like crammed up, which kind of makes sense. And that's why we have consoles for a reason. It's like, you know,
Don't go soft now. Your journey has
unless
only
you have
just
one of those
begun.
really big arcade cabinets where everybody is not all crammed together and all that on one screen, which I'm not opposed to either way. But that's pretty cool. God, I would love to have an arcade cabinet like that. That way, me and a bunch of friends, they could come over and we play Power Stone for hours and high-level play, dude. It would be great. Oh shit! God damn it! Dead. Ah, VMU data, huh? Just like an NBC2. That makes sense. Yeah, the visual memory unit, the memory cards or visual memory units are pretty cool. That's why Dreamcast was way ahead of its time, dude. It was very revolutionary console.
Your skills are unmatched. The end is almost at hand. Never give up. Let the battle begin.
Alright, just gotta get through these 3 guys and then we can finally get to the final boss. Damn.
Alright, climb your way to victory.
Honestly, kinda. Ryoma's actually probably one of the best characters to use on in team battles, but as far as like free-for-alls, I'd say he's decent. I mean, I would say Ryoma is basically Falcon, but with a sword. Because he's pretty average, his speed is mediocre, his strength and speed is mediocre, but he's pretty good with the sword, and that reach is helping him out. Big time. I just killed Ryoma so easily, that was great. I have to add that to my highlights later. Oh, god damn it, Gunra. Ah! No, 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 no! Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. That was so stupid!
Game over.
I am having no luck with Ayami tonight. What the fuck? I can't even get to the final boss with Ayami, and usually I get there no problem. It's like, god damn it. Come on.
Welcome.
I managed to get to Wang Tang, managed to get the final boss with Wang Tang and Rouge, no problem, but I can't get anything going on with Ayami, dude. It's like, I keep getting fucked over for stupid shit.
Fight for your freedom.
Come on, goddammit. I'm gonna keep playing Ayami until I get to that final boss. Like, I should not be having this much problem, this much issue with Ayami. I usually just get through these fights easily. Ugh. Gotta get reminded myself that 3 against 1 is always a pain in the ass thing.
A solid beginning.
Oh yeah,
will lead
I
to
remember
a
that,
perfect
dude.
ending.
Power Stone 2 was going to come out for the PlayStation 2, but they canceled it because of a certain issue trying to get through they were having an issue with development, and that's why they had to cancel it. Something about those lines. It would have been great, because dude, if Power Stone 2 came up for PlayStation 2, I would have been happy. Like, PlayStation 2 port would have been perfect, dude. I would wear that copy out. Oh my god, come on. Alright. Oh shit, I went to the wrong place for that. Haha. Got the stones just in time.
The chase is on.
Oh, fuck you, Jack. Really? That was some bullshit just now. You just had to do that goddamn move. Really? Hey, what up, Star? Welcome. You're not late, dude. Don't worry about it. Eventually, you're gonna show up. Besides, to be fair, I haven't streamed in a couple of days because I've been working. You know, I got a new job recently, so. Thank you. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna whip your ass, Jack. Damn, he actually avoided that entire attack. That's bullshit. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, they've always been annoying, trust me, dude. It's like, it's hard to dodge the motherfuckers because once they get it, you're gonna have to run. Literally run. Oh, you went from a locals. So how far did you get? Did you win, bro? Local tournament? What was it? Fortnite? No, it wasn't Fortnite. I mean, Overwatch? What was it? Overwatch or whatever.
You were the champion. Keep it up. What's going on here? I have a very bad feeling about this place.
Ah,
You
Soul
better
Calibur
stay
6.
alert.
How'd you do, dude? Where'd you get? Did you win the whole thing? Where'd you place in?
Let the battle begin. Go! Way to victory.
All you is just playing sets. Oh, you got a big tournament tomorrow. Well, you better win, bro. I'm rooting for you. But since you're gonna be gone, do me a favor. You need to host my channel tomorrow because I'll be streaming a Power Stone most of the day tomorrow. So please help me out. Host me on Twitch. Host me on Mixer. So, I would greatly appreciate it, dude. I need more viewers. Oh, and by the way, if any of the guys you know are familiar with Power Stone, bring them to my channel. Or have them check out my channel. Oh yeah, I forgot about Maru's going to be coming out as a guest character for Soul Calibur 6, because the new Samurai Showdown came out not that long ago, so, and I know they're doing more DLC characters, Season 2, Season Pass, and all that, bringing back fan favorites. I think they might be adding another new character, rumors, obviously. But the fact that they're putting Maru from Samurai Showdown and Soul Calibur 6 in the future, that's going to be awesome. So I might actually go pick up Soul Calibur 6 again. But I literally have not played that game in a while, dude. Oh, February, huh? Maru, we might see him. Cool, in February? I can see that. I can see that. If not February, then possibly March. I'm thinking early March. Because it's springtime, it'd be like, hey, people gonna be ready, spring break, hey, we're going to release this character.
Fight on to victory. Action!
Oh yeah, Seth will be coming out next month, Street Fighter V Champion Edition, the full game this time, meaning you get all the characters. Basically, Street Fighter V is finally a complete game. Yeah, not to mention the new Guilty Gear looks pretty sweet, so I won't deny that.
Hey, don't go soft now. Your journey has only just begun. Let the battle begin. Go!
Yeah, it's going to be another good year for fighting games, y'all, if you really think about it. I mean, Samurai Showdown, Dragon Ball FighterZ. I know Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to have a Season 3 at some point this year. Later on this year, we're getting Season 3 of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Soul Calibur 2, or not 2, Soul Calibur 6 is getting more characters, and of course Season 2 and blah blah blah. Street Fighter V Champion Edition coming out next month with Seth, the complete edition, mind you. What else is going on? The new Guilty Gear, Mighty Fight Federation, more characters coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. Supposedly the next sequel to PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is coming to the PlayStation 5. Probably won't be getting that till next year or two. Yeah. There's just so many good fighting games going on. One thing I want to know is if we, hey Sega, are we ever going to get a Virtual Fighter 6? It's literally been like a decade or so since we had Virtual Fighter 5, and I'm like, dude, when is the next Virtual Fighter? When is, what's another game? Oh yeah, King of Fighters 15. I'm looking forward to that because PlayStation 5. SNK has not shown anything on that yet, but we'll probably get something in the next few months. I'm guessing around E3 time. What else is going on? Well, and of course, knowing Capcom, they've already hinted Street Fighter 6, which doesn't surprise me. But what I want to know is, are we getting another Marvel vs. Capcom game? Because if they do, then they're just going to go ahead and do Marvel vs. Capcom 4 or just something, whatever. I would also, for what I really want from Capcom, is a Capcom vs. SNK 3, a Tatsunoko vs. Capcom 2, if you remember that game. Another Power Stone, another Rifle Schools, another Darkstalkers. I'm pretty sure KOF 15 is going to go the 3D route. Let's face it, dude. The days of sprites are over. 2D sprites are pretty much going to be over with. I mean, there are going to be a few games that will still be doing, some games will be doing sprites, but it's like, dude, at this point, everything's going to be 3D. King of Fighters will still play more or less the same, but it's going to be 3D. Because let's face it, anytime you got some good, King of Fighters, what, 13 or, yeah, King of Fighters 13, that'll be the last time you'll see some good sprites, ever. Because King of Fighters 13 had some of the best looking sprites I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh my god. You would think it looks 3D, but it's like, dude, it actually looks pretty damn sweet. Because, hell, even now, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike still looks pretty good, even though that's 2D sprites. The animations are so fluid, I'm like, you'll never see stuff like that ever again, dude. Oh my god, another game I would love to see be brought back? I would love another Bloody Roar game. Like, I really would. But unfortunately, the company that did Bloody Roar got bought, so it's like, there's no way we're going to get another Bloody Roar game. I would love for them to bring that back. Not to mention another classic obscure fighting game, Battle Arena for Shiinen. That was an underrated series. Yeah, you're right. It pretty much does. The Guilty Gear games have always looked good, not to mention Blaze Blue. God damn it. That freaking interrupted my attack.
On to victory! Action!
just can't get to the final boss with Iemi. What the hell?
Game over. Welcome. Fight for your freedom. Escape from the... A solid beginning may... What's going on here? Let the battle begin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Under Night. That was a pretty good game. I've actually never played it, but I've watched a lot of gameplay and it. Like, I've seen some really good, awesome, high-level play. Oh my god, this is terrible stuff.
The chase is on.
There we go. You're not wrong, because Seth has just had those ridiculous strings, and I'm just like, dude, how?
You were the champion. Keep it up. Let the battle begin. Go!
We're so good, you're not bothering me so much.
The sky is falling.
Ah, there we go. It always is, buddy. It always is. That's a dead one. Yes. Alright, bro. Have a good one. So annoying. That triple kill was what I needed.
Don't go soft now. Your journey has only just begun. What a massive enemy! But it's not unstoppable. Aim for its head. Let the battle begin. Go!
Oh, for the love of God. Keeps knocking me off. Ha. And that is a done deal.
end is almost at hand. Never give up. Let the battle begin.
Alright, if I could just get through this, I can finally take on the final boss. That's what I'm talking about. Get some damage to Falcon. Dude, he doesn't have much health left. Falcon might be killed early. Perfect.
Alright, climb your way to victory.
So far, so good. Perfect. Now I'm gonna do some damage. That was perfect. Yep, I got this win, dude. It's over. Was that? After so many attempts, I finally got to the that stage. Holy crap. Now I can finally get to the final boss. Thank you. Oh yeah, he died quickly. Because I did so much damage to him early in the game, so I'm cool with that. But Falcon was the first to go because I took a lot of his health in the beginning of the game, or that fight, so I'm happy. It's like, if I can get the most annoying people out of the way, we're good. We're good.
It's do or die time now. Destroy the monster and get out of the castle. Let the battle begin. Go!
Alright, this is it.
You've reached
Hold on just a minute.
the last battle. Now show no mercy.
Look at that damage.
Powerful. Powerful.
I know it was. I am so good doing damage. Done deal, he's done. Too easy. Right, pretty good. Yep, that's how to win it. Alrighty, I'm gonna call it a night. I will end the stream, but I will be back tomorrow. Nox, it's been a pleasure, 1000 Star, and who else was watching? Deck, it was a pleasure seeing you too. I know you've been quiet, but I will be back tomorrow, more Power Stone. We can talk about more stuff. If you like my channel, go ahead and follow, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Mixer. I stream Power Stone all the time. If you know anyone that likes Power Stone, bring them my way, bring them to my channels. I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.